2 hours. I tried LSD and MDMA for the first time yesterday. I don't know if I would recommend it. I think I felt like the approaching the peak part was nice. But it was super, super intense. Like almost too intense to be enjoyable, maybe. And I think I did too much LSD. I can't. I don't think I can do psychedelics anymore. I just can't. How did you time the flip? I think I did my tabs and then I did it at 12:15, the LSD, and I think I did MDMA at about 1:30. How much of each did you do? I think it was 130 milligrams of MDMA. And I think it was, I don't know, the LSD that I had was weird. I think it was about 2 to 2.5 tabs, I think. But I never know how much LSD it is because everybody tells me different amounts for all the shit that I get. There were these little like gel tabs instead of the blotter paper. By quitting psychedelics, would you also be quitting MDMA? No, MDMA is not really psychedelic. Do you take Vyvanse while on those? No, I usually don't take my Vyvanse a day or two before. Did you sleep? Yeah, of course. Aren't you afraid that it might affect your intellectual? I don't think so. The fuck is this?
Proceedings as well. Maggie Haberman reports that Donald Trump can.
Are you happy about the state of the sub? Pretty sure most users under Israel-Palestine threads are Israelis now that don't even watch you. It's okay. There's just nothing happening right now. It's going to be boring until we get closer to election season or something else happens, I think.
Returning to the court proceedings as well, Maggie Haberman reports that Donald Trump continued to fall asleep during the proceedings as well. And, you know, what I'm hearing from my sources as well is that, you know, and I'm hearing from credible sources who know what's going on in the courtroom. And what I'm hearing is that, take it for what it's worth, but that Donald Trump is actually farting in the courtroom and that it's very stinky around him. It's a putrid odor in the courtroom and that Trump's lawyers are like repulsed by the scent and the smell. And I'm not just saying that to be like, oh, funny. I'm actually, you know, we have good sources there. And I'm hearing it from actual credible people that as he's kind of falling asleep, he is actually passing gas. And that his lawyers are really struggling
what the fuck?
With
King
the
ass ripper.
smell. I think you'll actually start to hear more of that, but again, from real credible sources. Now, take it for what it's worth. They may be going off the record, on background and telling me that because of, you know, it's the Midas touch, and they think that we want to hear that. So you could judge it how you want to judge it, but real credible people who are there have saying that it's putrid around him. Returning to the court proceedings.
Was this even like a real Twitter account? Or was this like a meme thing? Or
your horns away. No, Pino! Holy shit! That's fucking coke!
Wait, what just happened? I missed it.
Sorry.
Okay, what?
Pino! Your horns away. No, Pino! Holy shit!
his bio says internet hooligan.
Wait, what
Okay.
just happened? I missed it.
Sorry.
Okay, what? Her hand. Oh, whoa.
I'm so sorry. You can go in front of me. Go ahead. Stop.
Maya, I'm sorry you're stressed. It's okay. I didn't know they did that.
Yeah, that's the problem.
I did not know you had that ultimate. Please, is it on cooldown? Please tell me it's on cooldown. It's not on cooldown. Oh, she jumped. Oh, both of them coming in at different directions. Oh my God, I'm dead. They really gave us a show at the last couple minutes.
That was great. Your horns.
Nice. ASIN is a real account. They post politics videos from news and other stuff. you please talk to your editors? They're releasing 1+ videos with no timestamps. It's becoming more of a problem. Well, get to work, August. Fuck. I feel like I don't have anything to talk about for an hour and a half. I might just go rest. I don't know. React to Hassan debate. Where is the debate?
Geraldine Ferraro. To be honest, a blind spot. I just didn't know. No disrespect to Walter Mondale, but I do think that, if I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure he got 16 electoral college votes. No disrespect. That's just facts. I'm not saying it should have gone down like that. I'm just saying. He got lit up. He did. He got rocked, man. Listen, I wish it went down the other way, but he went 1v1 mid. He went band for band with Ronald Reagan, and Ronald Reagan had been CSing for 4 years. Like, the dude was fucking fed. He had Midas already. He had Scotty's. He had Aghanim Scepter, and you went 1v1 mid. You and Geraldine Ferraro. You were lucky to win Minnesota, bro. After he went down, Reagan pushed racks, though, and we're still dealing with the consequences today. Fucking mega creeps all around us. Gerald.
Okay. Jesus Christ. The soy in these comments. Oh my God.
Millions of people.
Is this the beta cast? Worst guest ever. I'm actually embarrassed and ashamed. I even recommended the pod to a homie this week. Next week, Lil Nas X and Dylan Mulvaney. Why do they hate Lil Nas X? Because of the satanic shit? Oh, he's gay? Really? Aren't they supposed to be comedians? I thought we're supposed to be like counterculture over here. I don't even know what counterculture counts as right now, actually. Is it Trump shit or is it is it lib shit? Why did Matrix even get banned? What happened? Okay. Imagine believing you had a friend for 3 years. 3 years invested in someone only to learn in an instant there was never any real connection, no sincere interest in the person, and he'd happily abandon his friend in her fear because she wouldn't provide sex. What is this? Am I the asshole for no longer walking my friend home to her dorm after she rejected me? I, 21 male, have been friends with Annie, 21 female, for 3 years now since the start of college. We usually chill at one of our friends' places every Saturday night with our friend group. After we're done, I walk her to her dorm first before heading back to my dorm. This has been the default, and I never really thought too much of it. A month ago, I asked her out, but she was just wanted to remain friends. It did not bother me too much, but I obviously wanted to cut back on our friendship a bit. We were still amicable and part of the same friend group and still joked around with each other. However, I've stopped walking her back to her dorm, and I don't believe this. This is a fake post. No, but let's keep reading. However, I've stopped walking her back to her dorm and just walked back to my dorm. The first couple of weeks, she did not walk back on her own to her dorm. Or, I'm sorry. The first couple of weeks, she did walk back on her own to her dorm. However, last week, she asked if I could walk her back because she was extremely scared walking alone at midnight, especially when she was drunk. I told her to just get an Uber or ask someone else because I was getting too tired to walk her home to her place and then walk back to my place. The conversation was sort of awkward, and we left it at that. This is just rage bait. How is it that you... So they were friends for 3 years, and he walked her back to her dorm. This has been the default, and he never thought much of it? Or did he have a crush on her for 3 years? And then a month ago, he randomly asks her out, but didn't have a crush for the whole 3 years, but she said she just wanted to remain friends. It didn't bother him too much, but he wanted to cut back on her friendship a bit. Why did he want to cut back on the friendship? If he was walking her for 3 years and he didn't have a crush on her, didn't care, and then asked her and she said no, she's like, okay, it didn't bother me too much. Why do you have to cut back on your friendship? What does this even mean? And then she needed my strong male protection because she was scared walking home alone at night while drunk. I don't believe this is all. I don't think. There's either a lot of information being left out here or there's just like a rage bait story. Where did he say he didn't have a crush for long? When he says that he walked her home, it's been the default and he never thought much of it. What does he mean he never thought much of it? Or it was the default and... Ending the friendship is probably healthy. What do you mean? If you want to end the friendship, that's fine, but there needs to be more information here. You can't get mad at women who like never trust guys or never want to be friends with guys or don't want to ever talk to guys if this is like the level of stealthing that's going on here. I'm a fake friend for 3 years and I'm going to ask you out when you say no. I'm going to like completely axe the friendship. This is delusional. Unless this is not even real. Why am I getting rage bait about this? This isn't real. Or there's just too much being left out. This is like some deep undercover shit. Destiny, he was clearly crushing the entire time. Why not say that then? Where is that in here? Where do you see that? It's possible he grew feelings after being friends for a while. I don't believe that. Guys don't do that. What is the update? Am I the asshole for no longer walking friend? He literally said I had a crush on her for 3 years. Are you stupid? I'm sorry, did I just misread that? Well, am I having a stroke? Where is that in here? It's on page 2. Update. Okay, I was the asshole. I apologized for her this morning and explained to her my feelings because I guess I haven't been too upfront about it after she rejected me. I told her I wanted to cut down on our one-on-one time, and that's why I didn't walk her home last week, but that was obviously the wrong way to go about it. I was extremely drunk that night, and I did not think too clearly about it when she asked me to walk her home. I told her from next time on, she could ask me to walk her home and I would, but I would prefer if she had someone else walk her home and to consider me as sort of a last resort. She did tell me I had nothing to apologize for and that she understood and it was her fault and she shouldn't have just sprung it on me at the last minute. I expected the whole conversation to be super awkward, but it was not. She seemed very happy and sort of emotional about it. This is just autism. I can't deal with autistic people right now. Okay. It's too much. Okay, tomorrow I can. Hold on. Ugh. Why I feel like there has to be a way to control this, okay? When I get too high on LSD or mushrooms, I have a feeling that my whole being is dissolved away into some other fucking thing that's like coming into an area and it's just like locked here forever. Does anybody any idea what the fuck I'm talking about? I need to not have this experience anymore. It ruins trips for me. I hate it so much. Does anybody know what I'm talking about? I feel like I destroyed my ability to appreciate psychedelics when I did mushrooms the first time. Take less? Yeah, maybe. Why does it bother you? Well, I don't know, because it feels like I'm, how do you even explain it? The problem is that the feeling comes before any thought or feeling. So I can't explain it. I don't know how to explain it. Like you're losing touch. You're completely losing touch with reality. Like everything is just, I don't know how. I'm not sure. I can't explain it. It's just not a good feeling. Just sounds like ego death. Maybe. The problem is I have it almost every time I do psychedelics for even like a little bit too much. It's just very fucking annoying. You're psyching yourself up to always think something bad is about to happen. No, that's not even true. I think it's like as I get more high eventually, because for this, it only happened for about 30 minutes, I think. And I know because I checked my watch 500 fucking times. Okay, I don't care. We're done with this. The fuck is this? Oh. Did you go over the guy who set himself on fire yet? What am I supposed to go over? Change settings, go to a different room, go for a walk, change music. Yeah, that's usually what I do. Change songs, start walking around the room, and that seems to like resettle things. It's just, oof. Do you feel zoinked this morning? No, I'm fine this morning. Wait, where are these Hassan memes? You tripping solo? No, I always have a friend with me. God damn it. I did it again. I did loop. I had a thought loop. I looped again today, guys. The thing that killed me on House of the Dragon the most, the concept of a small council meeting is so horrible and boring. It's like people that run business in the kingdom, like doing kingdomly. It's like such a horrible concept. But every character in Game of Thrones sold all of this so well and so fucking hard. God, fuck. This is why I couldn't make it past like episode 3 or 2. Bro, these small council meeting, who cares? Like,
and are presently reading the stepstones of its.
I don't know how to explain it. I watched 2 or 3 episodes. I didn't care about any of these people. I don't like any of them. I don't care about any of them. They're not interesting. I'm not cheering for any of them. Who? I don't care.
They call him the crab feeder due to his inventive methods.
Oh, the edgy daughter who's like the most tropish fucking, I want to go off and do my own thing and I'm shunning my royal family and duty to be an adventurer and...
Cupbearer must not be late. Leaves people wanting for cups.
I was visiting mother.
And is distracted by his...
God, it's so boring. And then these guys.
In the north, I warned you, but you did.
God, the writing and the performances and the... I'll even say the cinematography of him leaving with Robert Baratheon screaming at him
Care to hear well.
after he drops his badge off.
To this.
There is a son,
Wait,
and good luck to him. I thought you were a better man.
it's...
Out, damn you! I've done with you. Go run back to Winterfell.
It's all so
Have your
good.
head on a spike. I'll put it there myself, you fool! You think you're too good for this? Too proud and honorable? This is a war!
All of these were so good. My children. The, where is it? This whole scene.
Girl's happiness is not my concern, nor should it be yours.
She's a child.
She's flowered, I assure.
And it is past time you were wed.
I was wed. Don't you remember?
I can't.
Only too well.
You should be thanking the gods for this. This is more than you deserve.
Tyrion will do as he's bid,
And then this one.
as will you.
Oh,
What do you mean?
You'll marry Sir Loras.
oh my God. All of early Game of
I will
Thrones
not.
The boy is
was so good. Oh, fuck. Okay, I'm done. I don't know why it pops up on my YouTube recommended and then I click it and I can't help myself. Oh, fuck. This is all because of the book's first show was taking all the content from it. This one is making its own stuff. That's not true. D&D are good writers. There's a lot of original material that they did for the first 4 seasons of Game of Thrones. It wasn't just copying the books. They legitimately did a really, really, really good job on it. Okay. Okay. Why did they fail in the later seasons? I don't know. Everything got worse. Every single thing got worse.
What is this? I don't look at what my news telling me. I try to only see facts. Yeah, but Hamas is not any better. No, Hamas, unironically, is the lesser evil of the two. If you look at the civilian casualties,
God, the talking point.
if you look at the civilian deaths versus the deaths of soldiers, Hamas's percentages are infinitely better than Israel. That's just facts. So no, Hamas is the lesser evil. That's how fucking awful the IDF has been. I don't look at what my news are telling me. I only try to see the facts. If you see the facts on that front, then how about the fact that Israel has
Oh shit, he was doing a lot of research today. You could tell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 Twitter tabs open. Whew, that was a heavy reading day.
killed more than 35,000 Palestinians in the past 6 months. 2/3 are women and children. This is before we talk about the elderly and also male civilians over the age of 18.
I guarantee there's a 10 out of 10 Game of Thrones Season 8 meme, 1 minute long, ban me if you consider it anything less than great. In your opinion, when did Game of Thrones start getting worse? It was when,
A job?
I think all of Game of Thrones was interesting because it was all a bunch of characters in a very dynamic and responsive world, all interacting to each other in dynamic and responsive ways. That's why it was cool. After season 4, when Tyrion leaves, when Sansa leaves and everybody starts separating, that's when it gets dog shit. But the problem is a lot of casual fuck loser fans started to like things that weren't Game of Thrones. Arya's story with the faceless men, that's like a Lord of the Rings story, or that's like a archetypical whatever the fuck story. That is not a Game of Thrones story. Like Arya Stark literally had like 10 episodes plus of her in some part of the world, communicating with nobody, doing nothing to affect the world, not responding to the outer world in any way. And then same thing with everybody that ends up going to Daenerys, are stuck in another part of the world, not interacting with anybody, not doing, like, none of that was interesting. All of that, everything related to Daenerys was dog shit. Like, the interesting stuff was the Starks and the Lannisters and King's Landing and Winterfell and the Tyrells and all of that. All of that was interesting.
A job interview with the same arc in quality as...
Oh, also. So after I finished peeking on LSD yesterday, I decided to watch that shit-ass fucking movie that Adam likes, Synecdoche in New York. Has anybody seen this? What a horrible, pretentious movie. My God. All I was thinking the whole time was, I could be watching Iron Man 2 again. Why am I watching this? My goal is to give so many horrible movie takes, I trigger the fuck out of Adam. I want to make him come across the table. I wrote a whole essay on how Iron Man 2 explores all the themes that this movie does in an infinitely better and more concise way and wraps it all up nicely in a heroic plot.
The idea is to do a massive theater piece.
What was this used for?
Plays.
Like theater plays?
Damn. If you're bored and if you trust Kaufman enough, this is a super, super, super interesting movie. You can think about so much after it. I'm probably going to spend like an hour and a half talking to Adam today about this. I'm just curious what his thoughts are, because I don't have like the mind for critical movie review, but this is such an interesting movie in so many different ways. There's like, I read the plot synopsis for this like 2 years ago, and the plot synopsis just seemed goofy. Like at one point, Caden, the actress hired to play Caden's wife, falls in love with the actor that Caden hired to play him. Like it just seems so ridiculous, but it's, oh fuck, this movie is so interesting. He has a 6-hour review on it. Oh fuck, I should have watched that. I didn't realize that. Oh, fuck me. Oh, well, now I feel like I'm going to retread then a lot of that video and not realize it. Rate it out of 10. I don't know how I would rate. I don't even know how I would rate this movie. I don't even know what this movie's about. I tried to avoid. I didn't want to like read a bunch of reviews and shit because I feel like I'm just going to end up copying like whatever I read. That's why I kind of just want to talk to Adam. I just have a bunch of questions. I don't know what this is about. What does it mean to be an authentic person? Like, are you only authentic because of what other people tell you to do? Or is it just about, like, how do you find meaning in your life without somebody else directing you? Or is anybody even their own unique person? Could anybody be swapped in with anybody else and it really doesn't matter? Or, I don't know. This is like a heavy. Oh yeah, this is like a heavy movie, or it's not, or it's just really goofy. Yeah, I don't know. Why is the lady the wallpaper? Why is? Can I look at that, or is it going to spoil the whole interpretation of the movie? Is it just because anybody can be replaceable, or anybody can play any role or any part, and it doesn't matter? Why was her house on fire? I think her house is on fire because it's the concept of like the beginning and the end are always like tied to each other, and you can even start down a path knowing how it'll end, and you fully accept it. And because they repeat that, there's several things that they repeat multiple times in the movie. The beginning is always in the end or whatever. That's repeated over and over again. So buying a house that's on fire, I think, fits that theme, right? But yeah, what an interesting movie. Fuck, watching it coming down from LSD was also interesting. I don't know how much my mind like played into that versus. I don't know.
Game of Thrones.
Oh, vey.
2 years at Anthem.
Oh, sorry.
A job interview with the same.
There are so many things you probably missed if you only watched it once. It really feels like a movie that you could watch like 6 or 7 times and probably follow a different train of thought. Like you can probably watch it from different perspectives. But I think that's like part of the movie, yeah? Because it's like the replaceability of characters. Like anybody can step into anybody else's role, but it's also like the replaceability of like problems and themes. Like any problem or any scenario can be replaced with. I don't know. I think it's I don't know. It's a really ambitious movie. Yeah, I don't know. Fuck. Don't talk to me. I'll talk about Adam. Talk with this about Adam. I'm so curious. I didn't watch Holy Mountain. I thought about watching Holy Mountain, but the Synecdoche movie was like taking up so much space in my brain. I feel like if I tried to watch Holy Mountain at the same like right after, it would be too much. Yeah. Isn't the content of the movie and being authentic kind of related to how you don't want to read movie reviews because you might yoink their ideas? A little bit, but the weird thing is that if you start thinking about the movie at all, I think you can relate it to almost every possible conceivable thing. But I don't know if that's just me being pretentious or him being pretentious and it working out that way, or if that's kind of the point of the movie, that anything can be related to anything, or if it's so absurd. But it's like, it's so interesting. Like the big speech that the preacher guy gives at the fake funeral. It's the 3rd iteration of the funeral, and it's a fake funeral, and they've got fake rain, and people are holding up umbrellas behind a green screen of real people holding up umbrellas, while the guy gives a speech that Caden just wants to hear for himself, but it feels better because it's coming from the other guy, even though he wrote it for him, or what? Like, I don't know. It's just a super interesting. It's a lot. Yeah, I don't know. Jeez. The writer is Giga Brainy. I mean, yeah, he did the Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, which is also a really nice movie, but way tighter or less ambitious than this movie. Yeah.
A job interview with the same arc in.
He also did Being John Malkovich. Yes, I need to start reading chat. Yeah, which I've also read the synopsis of, but it sounds like it might be an interesting movie. Yeah. That was okay. Was it amazing? No, but it was okay. Oh, wait. Ben Thorpe has been arrested and is currently in jail for breaking the restraining order with Grace Thorpe, his daughter. Okay. Biscuit Raider. Not safe for work during stream? That's a 7-day. Okay, everybody, hold your breath. Is this the guy that set himself on fire? Is there confirmation on this? I've set myself on fire outside the Trump trial. My name is Max Azzarello, or Azzarello? It's probably Azzarello. And I'm an investigative researcher who set himself on fire outside the Trump trial in Manhattan. This extreme act of protest to draw attention to an urgent and important discovery. We are victims of a totalitarian con, and our own government, along with many of their allies, are about to hit us with an apocalyptic fascist world coup. Okay, you guys can breathe again. Sorry. Is there any confirmation? Somebody should yeah, wait until we have like a victim name, I guess. Oh, shit. Hold on. If this is his sign, it aligns with what he said here. Trump is with Biden, and they're about to fascist coup us. Will a disgusting tongue noise ever stop? QR code from a poster in the park links to a Substack page with the heading, "I have set myself on fire outside the Trump trial." Oh God, people be killing themselves with QR codes. Where's the QR code? Really? Supposedly this is him? Hey guys, I got to meet Bernie Sanders. This guy doesn't look at all like Bernie Sanders. Hassan already coping, saying it's different from that one dude. Well, I mean, it is different, right? What do you mean? They set themselves on fire for different reasons. It's still stupid, but... Synecdoche in New York is one of Sam Hyde's favorite movies. I was trying to think where I heard that movie before, and it was him. I have to check that out. Yeah, but the problem is Sam Hyde is like, actually like, he is actually kind of insane. He's probably like a neo-Nazi or whatever. It's kind of disappointing, but...
Hello.
Hi, what's up?
Hey, saw the podcast you did that you just uploaded. You were talking about Dr. K.
Yeah, you got like 3 minutes. I've talked to death about this. I don't care. Oh my God, people
Okay.
want to hate him so much, and I just don't care that much about it. But go ahead.
Okay, well, if you don't care, then I'm not gonna really bother because it's gonna be a longer kind of discussion about like why you shouldn't trust him.
Why do you think you shouldn't trust him?
Same reason why you shouldn't trust a doctor who says birds don't exist and it's a government conspiracy. The guy is clearly unhinged and a liar. Even if some of these Ayurvedic practices he recommends, like, that are harmless, that like meditation, even if some of the advice he's giving is good, you just shouldn't trust someone who says some of the things that he says.
I mean,
I feel like he's just not a reliable source, and he is potentially dangerous.
Sure. I feel like what I would be interested in is if somebody could link me something, if somebody could show me a clip of him like recommending something irresponsibly, that would be something I'd be interested in. And then I could be like,
Right.
okay, yeah, this is probably, you shouldn't be saying stuff like this.
Well, right, and I mean, a lot of this, like a lot of the situations that he puts himself in are kind of weird. Like with Reckful, he claims to not be somebody's doctor, and he's not necessarily giving medical advice. But then you have Reckful on camera saying, "Oh my God, thank you so much. You're amazing. You've changed my life." Like, there's clearly a weird relationship there, where it's kind of going into the realm of doctor-patient.
Maybe, yeah. Yeah, that might have
Yeah.
been a little bit too much. It's possible, yeah. But I'm curious for anything like him recommending like Eastern medicine over Western medicine or anything like that. What? Okay. Oh.
Hello?
Hi.
Oh, my Discord.
Hello?
Hello?
Hi.
But when you're promoting...
Wait a second. Wait, does the audit log tell me if people are being moved from channels? Okay. I don't think anybody's moving him. He's just as a heads up, I don't care if you're Dan or August or Cake or anybody else. If you're moving random people on the channel, I will fucking lose my shit. But I don't think anybody moved him. I think he's just having Discord problems.
All right, I'll try this one last time. If my Discord crashes, then that'll be it. But
yeah, I think I understand. I would like to see like recommendations that he's making that I think would be really bad. It'd be interesting to see that like in video form.
Yeah, so I can't find any specific recommendations that I would say fall under like harmful. Most of what I've seen him like recommending is stuff like meditation, which are treatments that are harmless and could have potential benefits. What I do think he's doing that is just harmful in general, not to say a specific individual, is if you watch the Dr. K, Dr. Mike debate, he was clearly trying to undermine mainstream medicine.
I don't think he was trying to undermine it. I think he was just trying to provide a defense for an alternative viewpoint and for not just Okay, I watched it. That was my perspective. You're not going to convince me of a totally different perspective because I watched it. But like,
okay, wait.
Yeah.
When Dr. K says that Western medicine has not figured out how to personalize medicine, but that is something that Ayurvedic medicine has figured out, solved that problem thousands of years ago, is that not an undermining of mainstream medical, mainstream medicine?
I only consider it undermining if he says that like this is why we don't need Western medicine or we should do this instead of Western medicine. It sounded like what he was saying was that for Ayurvedic practitioners, they have ways of approaching people individually, and that epistemically that approach shouldn't be thrown out. Now, whether or not the outcomes are better or not, that would be an interesting question, but I don't even think they got to that part of the conversation.
Okay, well, that's a crazy claim in and of itself, because he was saying we need randomized trials for single individuals, which shows that he doesn't even understand what a randomized trial is.
Well, no, he understands it perfectly. That's why he was saying that like it's impossible to do RCTs for Ayurvedic treatment. You can't do double-blind placebo RCTs for.
Well,
Ayurvedic
you don't need double blinding.
You can't do random control trials for it or whatever, I guess.
Yeah, you can. It's just that it can't be placebo controlled. There's plenty of randomized trials that aren't placebo controlled.
Okay, maybe then. Listen, argue with him about it, okay?
Okay, fine.
All right, I'll be
All right, we'll take care, dude.
Bye. Okay, Chud, what do we got?
I don't give a fuck about someone's religion, but when you're promoting it and wrapping it up in your doctor shit, you can fuck off. No.
Oh, this is more Dr. K shit. Damn, he really triggers the fuck out of people. My God. Okay. Hassan, talking to the kid. Where is it? How is it? We have pictures, we've got tweets, we've got things. Oh, go. What's up?
Yeah, hey. Just here to quickly plug PV, some of the PV stuff that we're doing with the DGG community. Oh, hold on. Am I not muted on the stream? Okay, there we go. There we go. I sent you a link to the post if you're able to pull that up real quick.
What is this show on stream?
I've got it. Okay.
Awesome. Yeah, so we are doing a long-term house canvassing project that is going on from June. Starts in June now. It was May. We have some people starting in May, but we're looking for volunteers for this program for June through November. You can do partial time. You can do full time. Essentially, what you're going to be doing is working on campaign work, working on political action, helping to get Democrats elected in the general election, helping our big man Joe Biden win in November. It's a huge blast. We've got a team of DGGers currently right now in Ohio that are constructing their teams together and doing interviews. So if you've got some free time, if you've got a wish to get more involved locally, we're working through PV, and we currently have a program. That's the House Canvas program for you to work on. Like I said, it's an absolute blast. You get to hang out in a house with 6 other DGGers and people from the online politics community doing real-world political activism, doing ballot initiatives, doing door knocking, coordinating on a bunch of really cool like pro-choice campaigns or anti-gerrymandering campaigns. It's just an all-around awesome time. There's a link on this page over here, and I'm hoping we could at some point also get it pinned. It was a little bit ago. But yeah, to follow the link on this post or read through it if you want to get involved. If, again, you can only do 1 month or you can only do part-time, fill out the form anyway. You'll get interviewed. If you're a good fit, we'd love to have you on the team and get involved. That's really the big program that we're doing currently. As well, we're also working on a couple of different phone banking campaigns. There's actually one in particular. If you don't want to go in person or live in a house or like have to devote a bunch of time for volunteering political action and you have just a weekend or just an evening free, we're actually currently doing phone banking in PV for the Alsabrooks campaign. And I'm just going to quickly link to you the Mobilize Us link if you want to share that, and I'll post these in chat as well. But it's a good time. Just go phone bank, find something else to do besides just hanging out on computers or just playing games. Just do even a little bit of phone banking. One shift is all you really need to do, but if you have more time, these are just great ways to get involved. Also, Brooks is a great candidate. Way more kind of center left against kind of a really big money guy who's just got a bunch of his own money that he's spending on the campaign, where she's got a lot more of that grassroots movement. So just got a lot of cool events coming up, including that big Montana event that's currently pinned in the DGG subreddit. So lots of fun political action that is coming up.
Cool. Well,
yeah, did you have anything else to say? Call to action. Get your fans out there, Destiny. Tell them to get involved.
yeah, get involved, guys. Are we doing 100% the canvassing thing in the end of June? April, May, June. Is that still happening, or is that like iffy right now? Do you know?
Yeah, no, that's the plan is still to go out for Montana and get a bunch of signature petition collections. So that's still ongoing. If there's any changes or any updates, we've got lots of PV social media. We'll definitely let people know in the subreddit, but that's still planned. I believe it's like June 14th or 15th, but don't quote me. I'm mostly on the House Canvas side program. But you can also find all of the information by following Progressive Victory on social media. You can follow the Progressive Vic account that is posting all on the GG subreddit. So you can find also more information there. And you can always go to progress.win. as the PV account. If you're really just interested in getting more involved locally or nationally or across the board, we're always taking in new volunteers, getting them put into the PV system, getting them involved, phone banks, real world canvassing, organizing. It's just a really fun community, great time, and it's really the best place for us to be working together with DGG to actually make a huge difference this campaign and make sure Democrats win kind of down ballot across the board.
Cool. All right.
Like I said, check it out. Only other thing I have to say, completely unrelated, is GG, the harem protagonists on the Discord. You have a DGG OSRS clan actually event that just did a big event. They just won. So congratulations to those guys. Just wanted to shout them out. But yeah, otherwise, congratulations. And also get involved, people. It's a blast. You'll have lots of people commenting on the subreddit posts about their experiences. Everyone's is just overwhelmingly positive. Just wanted to provide that space. So please sign up, and we'll have a great time and be very successful. So thanks for having me on.
Well, thanks a lot. I love you. Be careful, buddy.
Yep. Love you too, Destiny. See you in Montana.
Yep. What is this?
We really don't want people to think of feeding food like
Okay.
ours.
Fuck. I need to just make a Twitch account. I've got Twitch Turbo. I should do that. Actually, there's no reason why I haven't done that. Fuck it. I'll do that. Add it to the work list. Twitch account.
Okay. Camera is black now. Still can't hear him. Hello? I can hear you now. Okay, I can hear you. I can see you. Oh my god, you're a baby. What the fuck? You should be joining Mezarvolt. What the fuck are you doing?
Can
How
you hear
old are
me?
you?
Wait, my mic working? My mic's working?
Yes, yes. Your
Holy
mic is working.
Oh, alright, I'm sorry.
bro.
I am sorry for the disturbing with the microphone situation.
How old are you? Right off the jump.
I am 16. I'm not that old. I know.
Why?
But
Why?
I just,
why
I
have
just,
you? Okay, you're 16 years old. Why haven't you joined Mezarvolt?
What'd you say?
Are you a socialist?
I'm first of all, I want this to be want this to be respectful. I don't want any harassing or cursing because you know I'm a 16-year-old. You can get cancelled for that. I don't wanna. I don't wanna do anything.
Of course not. Of course not.
Okay.
Okay. Are you familiar with the group that I just mentioned? It's called Mezarvolt.
No, I am not that active. I just came on Twitch. I just wanted to like.
Is the political party in Israel? Do they have like any? Are there any Knesset members, or is this like an irrelevant party that they just don't even have a Wikipedia page? What is the current composition of their? It's the Israeli Communist Party. Okay. Okay.